Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're tuning in, you are now tuned into the Sammy Nicole and Fifi show, and we are a dynamic and the only dynamic mother-daughter duo here on YouTube and on our channel. We love to discuss all things love, life, relationships, and pop culture as well from both the millennial perspective, myself, Sammy Nicole, and the Gen X perspective, my oh so beautiful mother, Fifi. All right. And we typically like to go live each and every Thursday and Saturday, 7 p.m. ish, heavy on the ish, Eastern Standard Time. All right. So if you like our channel, you like what we stand for, we encourage you to please go ahead and click that subscribe button and make sure you select all so that way you can get notified each and every single time your girls like to go live. Okay. Also, if you're interested in exclusively Gen X content, please make sure you check out my mother, Fifi. The link to her channel, yes, she has her own channel. That link is down in our description box if you want to check her out and just get exclusively Gen X content. She typically likes to go live each and every Sunday for her Sensational Sunday, where she talks about all things Gen X. So make sure you be sure to check out her channel as well. Again, the link to her channel is in our description box. Okay. Again, the link to her channel is in our description box. Okay. With that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and wait. Well, hold on. Let's get our disclaimers out the way. You can't forget that, child, because we be saying a lot of stuff. First things first. Everything we're gonna be saying tonight on tonight's show is allegedly. Again, everything we're gonna be saying tonight on tonight's show is allegedly. Even our names are allegedly. Because why? We don't know these people. Okay. Secondly, all individuals are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Again, all individuals are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. All right. Now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and get into it now. All right. So tonight we're gonna be talking about Nesto and Sonia. Shout out to phone calls from prison. She dropped the call from January 2023 when Nesto was putting that pimp talk on Sonia. Okay. Pimping ain't easy, but somebody got to do it. So why not let Nesto do it? All right. He said, hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. And that's exactly what he did. The way he was putting down that game, talking that talk in Sonia's ear. And she, of course, was eating it up. Okay, like a real true player partner do. And let's go ahead and get into it tonight. All right. First things first. What did you think about when I'm still stuck on Nesto saying that Sonia was rare? A rare what? She was just a rare woman. I mean, for somebody to, be as savvy as she is, when it comes to the law and to look the way she looks young, her body, her face looks young, but when she opens up her mouth, she talks like she got some sense, like she got a lot of wisdom, and that's rare. Do you really think he think this lady was rare? That was the part that really stood out to me.
Back then, he thought a lot about Sonia because he thought Sonia had money and he was going to get out. She was going to help him get out. He really thought Sonia had some business about herself. But we now know that Sonia was just a lot of mouth. She's just a little chihuahua with a big mouth. And he thought she really had something going on back then. So he was trying to fill her out so he can, pimp her out and help him get out. But when now that it's changed because he realized all that talking she was doing, he's still in there, and ain't nothing changed. Nothing has changed. So I think that he was just, he was trying to get in her head, and And she, what is that? What is that supposed to turn him on sexually?
That's supposed to keep him, keep him engaged and keep him turned on to let him know that she gonna keep patting it and keep it warm for him while he locked up. That's supposed to create some sex appeal, some chemistry.
All that moaning and groaning, and I'm like, girl, come on, you too old for that. And then she said, and when he get out, it's gonna be on. It's gonna be on when he get out. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be on when he get out. I just can't wait. She thought he was really getting out, y'all.
I believe it. I think if he were to have gotten out, I think it would have been on and popping. I do. I do. But it's just so interesting. It just makes, and I was looking at the comments on phone calls from prisons video. And, she was talking about, people were leaving comments. And hey y'all, for anybody that's in the chat, I did include the link if you want to come up on stage and join. If you want to say hello and talk or whatever. But anyway, when I was looking at the comments on phone calls from prison, a lot of people were commenting. They were just like, I just don't see how Shirley Strawberry would fall for this. Like, how would she fall for this? How would she fall for this? And I know we've said that as well on the show. When I was thinking about it after listening, hey Toya, what's up? When I was thinking about it after listening to him, talk to Sonia, I was just wondering, what was he saying to Shirley? I know a lot of us felt like, oh, we would never fall for it, but I am curious to know, like, how was he talking to Shirley? I mean, the way he was bigging up Sonia, I know he probably had to be doing it times 10 with Shirley. And I definitely think he was probably pronouncing his words to the best of his ability with Shirley. But I think that the same way he kind of laid it on Sonia with hyping her up and saying, she's a queen and she's rare. I definitely think he was doing that times 10 with Shirley.
Yeah, because Shirley was his cotton candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think that's what it is. It's the mouthpiece. I just think that he was probably using a little less curse words in the beginning with Shirley. And he was trying his damn hardest to actually pronounce the words correctly and trying to hide his mush mouthness. But hey, Miss MJ. But yes, I just think that he was definitely putting it on thick with Shirley too. I really do. I think that he knows, and this is what we've said in previous shows, he knows how to read women very well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with women like Sonia and Shirley, and even some of us who are following this story, we feed off of ego. And I don't think we talk about that enough as women, how we can have just as our egos can be just as inflated sometimes, if not more, than a man.
Right.
And I think that's how he was able to probably convince Shirley, like he did Sonia, to let their guard down. Right. He was able to pump their head up, make them feel good about themselves.
Right.
I know he was laying it on thick with Shirley. Like, you're a celebrity, you're prestigious, you're not like everybody else. I mean, we've heard him say stuff like that in phone calls with Shirley. Mm-hmm. So you can just imagine, how thirsty and hyped up he was when he first got with her. But, that just made me think about that when somebody put in the comments, how did Shirley Strawberry fall for this? Because he has, on some level, he has the gift of gab.
Right.
And he knows how to appease a woman's ego.
Right.
And make her feel like she's that bee. She's that boss bee. What was he telling Sonia? You like a bulldog. You this, you that, you this, you that. Just pretty much stroking her ego.
Yeah,
and I think that's a tactic that he leans on when he's talking to women, and that's how he's able to get in their head. Miss Ender said, I think we were listening to a pimp in the 304. We definitely were. I mean, he was definitely putting on that pit talk. Tori said he was laying that jail talk on Sonya real heavy, real heavy, appeasing to her ego. Letting her know how rare she is, how special. And a lot of times as women, baby, we want to feel like we different from them other hoes. You know what I mean? We wanna feel like Gucci say, they ain't got nothing on you. They ain't got nothing on you. You know what I'm saying? And Ness don't understand that. And so he able to kind of make you feel like you are one of a kind. They don't have Nathan, not nothing, but Nathan on you, and you are that girl.
And she was feeling it too.
And you got it going on.
She was feeling it too, baby.
And if your mind is not right, your mind is not strong, it's very easy to get caught up. It's very, very easy. You know what I'm saying? Toya said he has Shirley thinking everyone was jealous of him. Even Dre said Nestle has a gift. A gap. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He appeasing to that ego. And how many of us don't like to feel like we're special or like we're on another level? Mm-hmm. A lot of us like to feel that way. Come on, y'all.
Yep. And he was definitely making her feel that way. And she was loving it, honey. Oh my goodness. She was just moaning and groaning.
Yeah, moaning and groaning,
talking all low and sexy.
Yeah.
I said, ooh.
Hey, Shady. Miss Emily said, do y'all think they were trying to get some of Shirley's money via Krill, X, and Sonia up? I think whatever play they could get going, they would use it. Yes. Yes.
Because they were desperate. He was desperate, especially after Shirley left and before. He was trying everything he could. They thought Shirley was, because he thought Shirley was so green and naive. Whatever they could do. Absolutely. Remember when he told her, she'll listen to you, call her. Them folk will listen to you. He had got to the point where he wanted Sonia to call her and try to get whatever she could get out of her. So yes, I believe if the phone calls saved Shirley in more ways than one.
Yes, they did.
They saved her.
If these phone calls when they came out,
that was her saving grace. God has a funny way of showing up and showing us.
Who knows how much longer, how many months or even years would went by.
Because this was just supposed to be a normal lockup, another going to jail situation for him. And that's the way she was treating it until those calls came out.
Yeah.
That's the way she was treating it. And that, probably it saved her. She had lost a lot of her money, anyway, but it saved her emotionally. It could have been worse. Because Nesto was gonna make it do what it do. He was gonna play her and Sonia as long as he could.
As long as he could, baby.
He was bouncing them around. And get off the phone, talk to her. And remember when Shirley said, I just put money on your books. What happened to all the money you put on your books? He was talking to Sonia.
Yeah, and then
and then remember when Sonia was putting the money on the book and he was talking to, what was the lady name? LaQuisha. What was her name? Tanisha. And then she was worried about, don't spend up all your money. Watch how you talk on the phone, because she knew he was talking to Tanisha. But it was okay when he was talking to her and Shirley was putting money on the book.
That's different.
That was different. But yeah, he for sure they were gonna run that Shirley game as long as they could. So the phone calls really gave her insight to what was going on. If she didn't listen to him, whoever came back and told her, and then the one that dropped with her and Steve, with her talking about Steve and Nesto, that's what really started all this. And then all the other calls started to drop. So, and that's when, Sonia thought she was going to be good because nobody knew who she was. So they thought it was okay. And they were, laughing about that. They don't know. They don't know my face. They don't know who I am. But oh baby, oh but the internet, it is it is something else. It wasn't soon who we knew who she was. And once that happened, it went all downhill from there. But in the beginning, he was running that pimp game. She was about to be one of his girls. He was grooming her from inside of the jail to be one of his girls out here. And her little dumb behind thought he really cared for her. And she still think he cared for her. She think Nesto like her. She really do. She think they together. In her mind, they together. This a love story.
Now I'm still tickled pink about Nesto saying he don't like fakeness. Once again, taking shots at Shirley Strawberry. I
Every
mean,
chance he
I,
got.
I don't care what nobody say. Nesto is Shirley Strawberry's biggest op. I don't give a crap. Can't nothing that no blogger, no YouTuber say outweigh the magnitude of Nesto's disrespect and disregard for Shirley Strawberry. Did you catch that shade? Talking about something he don't do fake. He basically saying, calling
Mm-hmm.
Shirley out, saying that this woman is fake. This woman doesn't have the courage. This
Mm-hmm.
woman doesn't have the confidence.
Mm-hmm.
This woman does not have the strength to show up in the world as her authentic self.
Yeah. She's not about that life. I have to help her navigate through everything. She don't know how to navigate through different situations. That's what he was saying. I have to help her out.
Yes. Just just the I just didn't understand that. It's like I feel like with Nesto, it's almost like he was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I felt
Yeah.
like in one instance, you talking about she your cotton candy, you love her, your queen, she's this, she that, and then the next minute you getting on a call talking about with your mistress, yeah, I can be myself with you. I can be real with you. I hate being fake. I don't like that. Almost like he was kind of implying that he was mad at Shirley Strawberry for having to pretend.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like he had resentment towards her, like when I'm with her, I have to mask who I really am. I have to put on a front when I'm with them folk. But when I'm on the phone with you, I can take off the mask and let my guard down. Even though we now know that he was wearing a mask with Sonia as well. He really wasn't even being real with himself. So
Mm-hmm.
how could he have been real with anybody?
Right.
But the fact that he tried to make like, Shirley is just this, she's just he was basically shunning her
Right.
for being pretentious. But is that not the very thing that attracted you to her?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's just very interesting about life, how people can be interested in you and people can want to have relationships with you, and sometimes the very thing that attracted them to you in the end can be the very thing that they grow to hate about you. And it's like, I get the impression that, Shirley Strawberry is who she is and that she's pretty consistent in the way that she shows up in the world and how she carries herself, right? And when you got with this lady, you knew up front what you were dealing with. So
Mm-hmm.
for you to try to shame her or throw shade about her not being fake when it was all cool and dandy when you was in the free world and getting the benefits and the perks of it, I just find that to be hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who the hell are you to try to call somebody else out about being fake? And you running around with Erica King, who falsifying notary seals, legal documents, marriage certificates, deeds, titles, and everything else. But
Right.
you got the nerve to talk about some you don't like nobody that's fake. If that's not insanity, I don't know what is. It just never ceases to amaze me how he has the audacity to judge Shirley and criticize her.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I feel like even though on the outside, people perceive Shirley Strawberry as being bougie or pretentious, I don't think she was truly pretentious, because people who are truly pretentious would have never F with no Ernesto. Soon as he would have told me about that record,
And as soon as he opened up his mouth and started to talk,
you know,
that's when her ass should have hauled ass. She should have got to running.
you know what I mean. And he's trying to. I think she was more naive than anything, and I think that she gave him a lot of grace, and he obviously abused it. But I wish Shirley Strawberry would have been truly pretentious and classy. I really do. Because if she truly was walking the walk and talking the talk, it wouldn't have never got that far with that dude. You know what I mean? It just would have never got that far. I just felt like, how dare you? How dare you
Shirley,
talk about somebody being fake and you don't like fake, and you pretending like everything is fine and dandy with your wife, that it's just you and her, and then you get off the phone and talk crap about her with your mistress and your partners and your son.
yeah, and Shirley, it's, people was in the comments lighting her up, but she really should have done the work on herself before she, after that last marriage she had.
It's the hypocrisy and the audacity for me.
She should have did the work and not let people put that pressure on her about being married and having a man, and then she feeling so overwhelmed about it, where she married this
But
criminal.
it's a lot though when you're in the spotlight. It's a lot. Could you imagine going to work and you on air with hundreds, maybe even millions of people listening to your syndicated radio show, and you being pressured or teased about not having somebody?
But it's a market for being single, just like it's a market for having a husband and a man.
But that market wasn't as big as it was 10, 15 years ago.
But you can create your own space.
But that takes courage and that takes confidence.
Hell, look at me. I'm 58. I'm creating my own space and market for being single and divorced 3 times.
So, baby, everybody ain't you. Let's see what the people say. Shady said it's a shame Shirley was laying next to someone who despised her. It's very sad. Miss MJ said the internet sleuths are undefeated. CCB said, but he doesn't show up as his authentic self, so he can't talk. No, he is masking as well. Toya says, so how could he shade Shirley for so-called being fake when he presented himself fake to her? Yes. Miss MJ said, one thing for sure, Miss Shirley Strawberry has never been in jail nor visited anyone in jail.
Oh no, she ain't doing that.
Shady said yes, Miss Fifi. Toya said, but he was so quick and didn't mind throwing Shirley's name around and bragging about being married to Shirley to use and scam people out of their money. Yes. Hey, boys, Nana.
Hey.
Miss MJ said, nah, would have pulled out that background check and told him to bounce. Yes, yes. Shady said, one thing I learned is that when a woman warns you about a man, you listen. Yeah, and that's a good point. You know what? We were talking about that in a previous show, how sometimes when you try to warn women, sometimes it can come off like another woman is trying to sabotage you, And so I think that's why sometimes women don't want to listen, because it's like, oh, you're trying to ruin my relationship. You don't have pure intention. So why would I listen to you? And I know we now know that, Shirley felt that way about some of the people in her camp as it related to Ernesto. But I think more than anything, maybe it's just, just trusting your discernment.
Yeah, she didn't listen because people tried to tell her, and she just wanted it. She just wanted to be married and didn't care,
And people also tried to warn Sonia.
Yep.
To leave him alone.
To leave him alone.
And Sonya said, y'all need to mind y'all business and shut up talking to me.
And now, Manny Fresh did her public announcement for Sonya, saying Sonya good. She
had a very good attorney, that Wooten interned for back in the day, who didn't even remember that Wooten had interned for him.
Yeah.
But he was an awesome attorney, and she won't be going before the grand jury. What did you think about that? Did you believe Manny when she said that?
Well, the paperwork to validate all that, right? Because when you have an attorney, you got to file a motion for counsel. So that's public record. You can look and see. We can actually look and see if she had him for an attorney. That's not hard to do. And then even if she turned in everything, they still got to file motions. They still got to file the documents. Everything that transparent has to be filed as public record. And we ain't seen none of that. We ain't seen none that Manny said happened.
Now, what did you think about when Manny called out the DA's office and said they was doing lazy police work?
And that's why they have to keep. That's why they get pleased
on their cases. I thought that was pretty bold and brazen of her. Almost kind of like she's taunting the DA's office. Like,
don't fuck around.
Like, we ain't never scared. I told that. I ain't never scared. Like,
yarn in her hair looking at her, man.
Y'all leave her kinky twist alone.
Looking like a pack of yarn just thrown in her head, slapping on both sides of her head.
Girl, leave her kinky twist alone. That's her protective style. Leave it alone. We ain't gonna talk about it. Leave her kinky twist, fashion twist alone. Anyway, but I did think that was very bold of her to make that statement.
She probably went to the cosmetology school and got that done for free. So what now? What'd you say?
We're not doing that tonight. We're not doing that tonight. Okay. Shout out to all the cosmetology students. Y'all keep practicing. Practicing on your craft. Practice make perfect. I didn't even know they still was wearing Kiki Twists. I didn't even know they brought that back. But anyway, I thought that was very bold of her to make that statement. And she said, I know they're watching. She said, I know the DA office is watching me.
She did.
I thought that was very, very bold of her. And I wonder if they're going to make her eat those words. I'm very curious to see. Because at this point, it's like, nah, boo, boo. You can't get me. That's kind of the vibe it's getting. Let me see. Toya says, Shirley had several people that warned her about Nesto. Toya says, did you see that bush eye had on her head?
Get that lady head.
Practice makes perfect.
Tell that lady, okay, I'm done.
And she probably got a good deal on it. Shout out to all the constants. Y'all keep working.
Lady deal.
She too old to let folks play in her head. Boys and nannies, after listening to Nesto for 2 days, will have been enough for me. Yes, Miss Ender said the notice of appearance has been filed. I believe nothing Manny Fresh says. Okay, so Miss Ender says she's not buying it. Toya said, I definitely called cap on that nonsense. IS was spewing. Miss Ender said, birds gonna start a nest in those Manny had. Toya said, she basically said they can't win a case without pleas. Toya said, that mess looked outside itchy and heavy. It really looked itchy. Kat said, she's really bold knowing she just has to go to court on her own case. Yes. Boys Nana said, Manny and Sonia gonna end up in a cell together. And Cece said, Fee is my kind of petty. Now, I told Manny to stop talking. I told her when she come on live, I want her to do the Bible verses. I want Bible study. I want Christian music. I want affirmation. Don't get on live taunting the DA's office. Don't do that. And then say, I know y'all watching me. Don't do that. Leave it alone. Okay? Now, she did fix our asses when she started playing her music. I don't know what little boy she got.
Live.
On her live. She started playing the music so people could stop streaming it.
And then made her a rap song.
Okay.
And
her theme intro music.
But what got me is did y'all see when she turned her behind up in the camera for Dennis? When she found out Dennis was streaming her live, she turned around and twerked in the camera. Did y'all see her turn her nasty behind up in that camera and start twerking? I said,
what in the sexual tension is going on?
It made me uncomfortable. You can get it. No, she said pop up. You mad because you can't get it, and that made me uncomfortable. I didn't like seeing that. She turned that. Oh, she turned that Nesto around and turned it around, and I thought, I heard him turn that hit that remote so fast. I didn't like that. I say the devil is a lie. I didn't like that. What? I said this lady is 58 years old, and this how she acting. I didn't think that was appropriate. She knew Dennis was watching, so that was for him. That was he was streaming. That was for him. That was for him. I didn't think that was funny. Yeah. I feel like there's some tension there. I don't know. I don't know. Lord. It made me a little uncomfortable. Didi said, look at Sammy with the bone crushing knot. I ain't never scared, but she gonna F around and find out. She is. Yeah. She is. Boys Nana said, I smell that stinking. Oh Lord. Boys Nana. I'm not even gonna finish reading that. I just hate that you did that. You got to use shower twice a day because when you like that, then you got to get all up. You got to bathe twice a day. Yeah, she probably going through menopause. You know, you be sweat, so you got to bathe 2 times a day. Yeah, Didi said Bible scriptures 1 minute, twerking the next. Yeah, yes. Don't be doing that. Yeah, did y'all? I was like, oh my goodness, she just threw her tail in a circle. No. Don't do that. That's awful. Yeah, don't do that. Don't go out any Saturday you've been going out. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know, don't do that. Wow. CCB said Manny elevator doesn't go all the way up. No, it doesn't. Yup. Toya said, where was her Bible when she tooted her funky behind up in that camera? It wasn't close. It wasn't close. I don't know. That was too much. That one took me back. When they say Dennis streaming, honey, she talked a little smack, and she say, wait a minute, let me get him some. I got a package for him. I said, Lord. So it's turning into a circus. I hate that. It's turning into a circus. So I don't know, if the announcement she gave for Sonia is true or not. I guess she gave the folks what they wanted and everything kumbaya, I guess. According to her. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I don't. And why she gotta always tell what's going on? Why Sonya can't tell what's going on? It's just a mess, y'all. It's just a mess in these YouTube streets, and it's all old people. It's what's going on with the Gen X in the baby boom? I don't know. I just thought we would just do better. YouTube is supposed to be a creative outlet. It's supposed to be something fun. You can share information. Yeah. Not to get on here and beef with one another and act ugly with one another. It's a time and place for everything. But I guess some people just take it to the next level, they just don't know, have no couth, no tact about themselves. But it's just certain things, you just, when you get to be a certain age, I just think it's certain things you just don't do. And I'm just old school like that, man. You just old school. That's just your generation. I'm just an old lady, yeah. Yeah, you just an old lady. Yeah, some things you just don't do. It's just not worth the aggravation, really. And it takes away from the story and the purpose. Of why you bringing people together. It's nothing wrong with having fun and having a good time, but when you start to threaten people and taking it personal, having a beef, then it's time to get off and take a break. I ain't beefing with nobody I can't pull up on in person. I ain't doing that. Samantha Nicole. I'm not doing that. But if you feeling that way, then it's just time to take a break. It's just time to pull away from it and take a break. So we're gonna say time out. Everybody need to time out. Yeah. Everybody need to time out. Sometimes you just need to take a break, Because what's going to happen when this trial starts? There's so many other things that's going on that you can talk about, on YouTube
I just hope folk don't be acting up at the courthouse again.
when the trial starts.
Yes, they gonna put everybody out. They gonna mess it up for everybody cutting up like that.
Because everybody who go down there, it's a problem.
It's something.
I can't sit here. They won't let me in. Move your camera. Your camera blocking mine. Just a bunch of.
It's too much. It's too
It's
much.
just too
It's
much.
too much. Let me see what the people saying. Please, said I think Hoover has instructed Sonya to stop talking publicly.
Okay.
Okay, so she using Manny once again
That's
as the
why.
mouthpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, Manny was smart. She would take Hoover's advice and stop talking about it publicly as well. I mean, she just publicly acknowledged that she knows the DA office is watching her lives and that they're doing lazy police work by going by what the quote unquote bloggers are saying on YouTube as opposed to doing their own due diligence and researching and getting the accurate facts and getting the facts on things. She said they just going by the bloggers and anything that
Fake
the bloggers
news.
say, yeah, fake news, and they're just taking it and running with it because they're allegedly too lazy. Basically, she's insulting them, saying that you all need to do your job and you need to do better.
And her tail got to go down there in front of them people for her own case.
For her own case.
She's stupid.
And then be quick to run up there when there's any other highly publicized cases.
So they let you know that lady something wrong with her.
She's not thinking.
Mm-mm.
No. Let me see. Now she is using IS to talk on her behalf. IS did say that Wooten was only asking for the power of attorney, but you can't trust everything she said. I highly doubt that's the only thing he was interested in.
Pam read the list of stuff he wanted.
CCB said, would anyone be interested in a Manny and Pop X tape? No, ma'am.
No, we good.
No, thank you. We good. We good. I want to protect my innocence. DG said she won't lose money because she only have about 34 over there listening. Let me see. Cass is responding to Toya. Boys Nana said, do y'all think Sonya gonna be there?
Yeah,
for sure.
For sure.
With her head down, not making eye contact with nobody.
She gonna be there.
Miss MJ said, I'm going to at least one day of the trial. Yeah. And then let's see. Cass said, so that entire list of items found in that truck was fake news. Yeah, okay. She said that's
all fake news.
She going by the bloggers.
Manny say that they listening to the vloggers and ain't none of it true. They need to do their own work.
Do their due diligence.
Yeah, stop being lazy. But if I was her, I would be quiet. She don't know when to be quiet.
Yeah, I would be quiet.
Yeah, I would just shut up. And then she's somewhere on another case. And
the Brian Steele,
and she's staying in a hotel. She asking the people to pay for a hotel room. Now, what grown woman that age go somewhere and you ain't got your money for the place to stay and your food and a little extra? Now I'm gonna have all that and some extra.
Her supporters checked y'all. Her supporters said it's none of y'all business if people want to give to her and bless her. They said that y'all need to mind y'all business. If they want to bless her and they want to give to her, then so be it. And don't y'all worry about it. Because it's their money. One of her subscribers said that. I said, I know that's right. Favor ain't fair. Money. Money. Okay. Favor ain't fair. That's what one of her subscribers said. She said, I don't know why they so worried. If people want to bless you and give to you, so be it.
Waste their money on getting her hair done looking like a doggone raccoon.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. But she did clear up some rumors about her daughter being pregnant.
She's not pregnant.
Which I think people should leave her daughter alone. Whatever her reproductive. I think kids in that sense should be off limits.
Yeah, leave the baby. Leave her daughter alone.
Yeah. And she told y'all, she said, I'm Mama Bear, don't play with me about my child. I said, I know that's right.
Now I feel
I
about
ain't
that.
mad at on that. You gotta protect your child.
Yeah. So
I,
she gonna let Sonya get her in a situation she ain't gonna be able to get out of trying to
I think
be
she's
her friend.
already in it. I think she's already in it. I really do. I think she's already in the situation.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see. Boys Nana said, well, I hope someone get a picture of Sonya each day. Oh, you know they are. Miss M just said Nesto case was laid out in receipts in the truck. Exactly. She said they ain't got nothing on her dude. CCB said, oh, I think the fallout with IS and Sonya will happen during the trial because IS will be in full fangirl mode running behind the bigger name Shirley.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think if that rumor is true about those pictures, they definitely gonna fall out about that. Yes. Thank you for becoming a member, Mary Mills. Boys Nana said she said that the hotel offer free breakfast, so she will get enough to eat for lunch. I know that's right. I know you're right. I know that's right. Shout out to Miss MJ for being a member for 2 months.
Thank you, Miss
Didi
MJ.
said I blame the subscribers for Manny's honorary attitude. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, she gonna wrap her up some breakfast food for lunch.
yeah. Yes, she's an investigative journalist.
So
She's
she
on the
traveling.
go. Yeah,
So she traveling.
yeah. And shout out to all her subscribers. Okay, her bill payers. Shout out to all the bill payers.
So they fund her travel and pay her bills.
Yes. Hey, Mary Mills. Favor ain't fair. It ain't fair. CCB said Manny's using Sonya talking points, blaming the bloggers. The blog said Nesta was the bigamist and Wooten came with the marriage certificate. Boys Nana said that's what she said.
So she just in survival mode, and then she'll get on her live and tell them, she'll dry bag, and they'll send it.
But they'll send it though. So you
Yeah.
can't get mad at her because people are giving it to her. You know what I mean? If the behavior was so, disgusting, then it would be on the people to set the boundaries with her and say, no, stop doing that. You know what I mean? She only does it because people go along with it, And so it is what it is. It is what it is. Just like with Nesto. He only was doing the things that he was doing because he was able to get away with it for so long.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's why he kept doing that.
And Shirley helped him she condoned his behavior for so long. She ignored it for so long, and he just kept doing it because she ignored it. If Shirley would have said, "Look, I'm sick of you. I want a divorce,"
And who's to say she didn't say something like that in heated arguments? You know what I mean? And maybe him getting locked up, it obviously brought them closer together for the short time being until she found out what was going on.
3 times allegedly brought them closer together.
Well, this last time, yeah, she felt like she had to stand by her man for sure.
And yeah,
it was rocky before he went to jail, allegedly.
But she's still reading them strawberry letters, though.
Hey, you still got to go to work and pay bills, right?
I got to give it to her.
You still got to pay your bills, right?
She pushing through.
Yes. Life don't stop.
She is
for
pushing
no
through.
Tide
I
Ninja.
commend her for that.
Yeah, you got to keep going.
The strength to keep going.
Yes. Yes. You can't stop your life.
Because like she said, they all, Steve and Tommy and them, she said they always talking about her. Remember when she said, they're always saying something about me. They're always saying something. So they probably be saying little slick stuff still.
But we know Steve don't have no room to talk. Cause we know Marjorie has him on a tight leash. So he really don't have no room to talk.
She got Steve ugly behind looking good.
Steve looks good. He turned what,
67, nice
68? He looks good.
Yep, he looks real good.
He looks really good. That's the favor of a wife. A good, somebody that care about your well-being.
Yeah,
She just made sure he work a lot,
she
but
worked.
she keep him spruced up.
Marjorie worked on him until he looked halfway decent. She put a lot of
Mhm.
work in him.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. She kept them together.
Yep.
She kept them together. Now, I chuckled when Nesto asked Sonia if when he got out, if he was gonna be able to go to Florida. Baby, he
I'm
was
gonna be able to come there with you.
he was banking on getting out January of 2023 so he could go on down there to Florida and Miami with that green water and get him some of that that good yum and kick it.
He said that. He said, I'm gonna be able to come there with you. Now I'm gonna be able to come there with you. He wanted to make sure.
He could get on down there to see her.
Yes, and still was with Shirley.
And still was with they were still together during January
Yes.
2023. They hadn't
Yes.
fell out yet.
They were
So
still
let me ask you
together.
this: Do y'all think that once he would have gotten out, do you think he would have went to? How long do you think he would have stayed with Shirley before he would have tried to sneak off to go see Sonia? If he would have gotten out on bond,
It wouldn't have been long. It wouldn't have been long.
let me see. Dee Dee said they both was playing in each other's faces on that call. Yes. Toy said yes. She showed up to work every day. You got to give it to her.
Yeah.
You got to give it to her. You got to give it to her.
Mhm.
You got to give it to her. Let me see. Dee Dee said not long.
Mhm.
JD said 2 minutes. Baby, I would have loved to been a fly on the wall to see what excuse Nesto would have made up to Shirley in order to get down to Miami to be with Sonia. He was like, boy, I just sure can't wait. Sure can't wait. Like at that point on that call, it seemed like what was keeping him going was being able to get to Sonia and see her and kick it with her in Miami. That was like that was giving him the strength to keep pushing, to keep going.
To be with her.
To be with her. And you got your wife paying your legal fees, stressing, crying, praying, and you on the phone salivating and being able to get down to Miami, get down to Florida to go be with another woman. If that ain't cold blooded, I don't know what is. And you got the nerve to talk about somebody being fake and you don't like fake.
And he was just as fake.
Just as fake as they come.
Get on the phone with Shirley, act like he handling her business, like he concerned about her
safety and how things are going. Almost like he was still guiding her, like she was just a child. Basically saying like she like a chicken with her head running, like a chicken with the head cut off, just running around. And he felt like she needed him to guide her.
Yep, she couldn't make it out here without him. She still needed him, even though he was locked up. He still needed to help her, and that's the way he talked to her. He wanted her to believe that you need me. I'm locked up, but you still need me.
You still need my guidance. You still need me to tell you what to do. Even when she was thinking about trading in the car and how to pick up the car once it was impounded, and if she was gonna trade it or not, and what she was gonna do in his truck. Just to me that's insulting. Almost like you don't think I can make it. You don't think I can function. You don't think I have the wherewithal.
Yeah. He was playing with her.
Let me see. Toya said, not long at all. And I don't like that. I don't like how sometimes society likes to make it seem like, sometimes women are helpless. Like, and I know that Nesto and Lamont have said in previous calls, basically, that, they think women are like children. Like, we can't think for ourselves. We're too emotional. We don't know how to think logically and think strategically. And I just feel like, okay, the realest people on your team are women. Everybody else is abandoning you. Your partners, your brother, your son. None of them are really standing 10 toes down for you, but the women. So the women are useful for you when they putting the money up, but in every other aspect, They're not useful. They're like children. And I just don't think some men just don't realize that how powerful women are, how innovative women are, how flexible, and how much women have the ability to thrive in the face of adversity. It's like they don't no respect. Like they not putting no respect on our name. They just like, oh, they don't know what they doing. Them folk don't know what to do.
What's Sonya gonna do when he gets sentenced and she realizes he's not getting out?
I wonder will he be talking about her on the phone to somebody.
When she realized her boo is not getting out, she's still holding on to the fact that they gonna be together and he gonna get out.
She has faith. Yes.
Yeah.
She has faith. Let me see what the people saying. Didi said he would have acted like Shirley was doing him wrong so he can leave.
Yep.
You know how men do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shady said he would have said that he was checking on his businesses as an excuse. I was thinking that too, Shady. I was thinking that too.
Like
he would
he had
use
somewhere to
like
go,
he had some
take care of
business
some
in Miami. Yes, I could totally see him doing that for sure. Cass said Nesta wasn't going anywhere. He had to get cleaned up, and no one was going to clean him up like his wife.
Shirley said it. Shirley definitely said it.
Mary Mills said men in jail say they are with you while in jail. As soon as they get out, they change their tune. Yeah. They always talk about how you're going to get married, you're going to be together, what life is going to be like while they locked up. And then when they get out, it's a different tune. It's a different tune. There are exceptions to the rule, and shout out to the exceptions to the rule, but for the most part, it's not. I mean, we know people who have husbands who were locked up, and when they got out, things didn't quite go the way they man promised them it would. Mm-mm. So I think that's something that we as women got to do better about, when it comes to this jail talk. I think we need to do our best to try to separate emotions from logic, and really look at this ninja track record and look at what he's done thus far as opposed to what he's telling you, because he's behind bars and they need you. That's why they lay it on thick, because they need you to survive in there. It's like a war zone in there. And so they're going to say anything in order to survive. And we see that's what Ernesto was doing. Didi said, and Sonia definitely had a roommate, so he was gonna be up in there with Sonia and her sisters. Shaking my head, a mess. Child, I wouldn't be shocked if he tried to go with a sister, because he talked about how attractive her sister was to Dre. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to get a 2-for-1 special. Boys Nana said, but he really thought Sonia had money investment at that time. He knows now she has nothing.
Yes,
yeah, that's why he was laying it on thick.
He thought she had something.
He thought He thought he had 2 ballers. What Charleston White said? He said, I thought I was dealing with a rich bee. Charleston White said he thought he was dealing with a rich bee when he got with Erica. He said,
that's who I said. He said he had made it.
He said, I went back home, told him everything I was getting exposed to, everything she had. I said, I almost told my wife I wasn't going to come back home. I was just going to tell her just forgive me, because she got the money. I got to go get this money. I'll come back in a little while. He said he was excited. Charleston White said he was excited because he thought he was effing on a rich bee with Erica King. He thought he had made a come up, baby. Didi said, I lost it when Nesto showed fake concern for Tomas. He was laying it on thick. Yeah. Because he knows Tomas is her heart. Yeah. Tomas is her baby. Yeah. So that was strategy. He don't care about that little boy, that young man, excuse me. Mary Mills said he wasn't going to be with Sonia. He wanted her to think that he was going to Florida to scam again. Let me see. Just Me said, my opinion is that Sonia is emotionally codependent on Nesto. Like, she has no friends to keep going back to talk with Nesto in jail. I think that's a good point too, Just Me. I think he is her everything. And she did say, if I didn't help you, I don't know what I would do with myself. I don't know what else I would focus on.
Nothing else to do.
Yeah, she said that.
I took the baby back over there with her people, and I ain't got nothing to do. So, I just come see you.
Yeah, I'll just be with you. There is really nothing else for me to do. You are my everything. You give me something to do. You give me a purpose in life. You give me something to focus on. You help motivate me to keep going. Even when I'm sick and I'm not feeling well, I'm so busy concerned about you that I'm neglecting myself and putting the little bit of energy that I do have into you and what you have going on.
Wow.
And that's deep.
Yeah. For somebody that's locked up.
Somebody that's locked up that was somebody else's husband at one point in time. He's your reason, part of the reason for why you still get up every day and go through what you go through. When you can be somewhere resting, regulating your nervous system, healing yourself. But you too busy running up to Cobb County Adult Detention Center to see about this man.
Oh man.
And he was only calling you and seeing you when it was convenient for him.
Like he was doing all other women.
Yeah. Do you think if the shoe were on the other foot, he would come up there and visit her? Hell no. He was calling you because it was convenient. He probably was bored and just like, oh, let me see what she up to. And then over time, he felt pity and said, well, let me keep calling her. She ain't got nobody. But, I mean, if he loved you and cared about you that much, he would have stayed with you the whole time and wiped your butt every day. If it was that much love and concern. Mary Mills said Nesto has other women he talks to. I believe it.
I believe it for sure.
That's all he said. This is not my life. I know that's right. I wish I had the camera on. This is not my life. Okay.
It's jail stuff.
This jail. What you mean? This jail stuff. It's not my life. Okay. Okay.
He wanted to say, "Oh, so this time you ain't feeling it."
Right. This time you ain't feeling it. You got your nerve.
Why you gonna switch up now?
Why you want to switch up now? And now he mad at her. They just ain't built for it. They just ain't built for it.
Cause she don't want to deal with it no more.
She tired.
She tired.
She don't have people. She don't deserve to be tired. CCB said, I would love to know what Nesto would say to Shirley today if he had a chance to speak to her. I think if he was smart, he would start off with an apology. If he was smart, he would need to start apologizing profusely for what he has done, because he has talked about her and called her everything but a child of God. And he's left her uncovered and unprotected out here in these YouTube streets. He kept priding himself on being a protector, but Ernesto is not a protector. He's a coward. And he really left Shirley Strawberry out to dry. He didn't cover her the way a man is supposed to cover his woman. Toya said she could have walked away from all of this a long time ago, but she chose to stick around.
Yeah.
Mary Mills said Nesto probably cries in his pillow every night about how he played himself. I know he sit by that $5 million over 5 years.
For sure.
For sure. Toya said the fact that she spent weeks searching high and low from him speaks volumes. That was her sign to keep it pushing. Yeah. I think by that time she was just obsessed with him. He put it on those few times and she just lost her mind.
Yep.
Just lost her mind. Hey, Queen Black. And like she said, on the call, she said, when I got sick, everybody disappeared. When I got sick and was in the hospital, and I told everybody I was in the hospital, they disappeared.
She said, I was talking to so many guys, and I said I was in the hospital, and they was like, oh, okay, bye.
Yeah.
Hey, call me, darling.
So I think she was in a place of loneliness and desperation and fear.
Yeah.
Fear that she was going to transition alone. I think that was on her mind heavy.
Yeah.
And I think that she felt like other people left her for DEAD
Mhm.
And Ernesto was the only one who did it.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I think that's probably another reason why she holds him in regard, because I think she got a reality check. She thought that she was just so cute, so this, so that, and the men, they were just so crazy of her. And once she got sick, I think she saw things differently. Like, oh, these ninjas really don't care about me.
Mm-mm.
It's surface level. This is a man who called me. So
Mhm.
because I'm not used to having men support me and stick by my side, anytime a man shows me any type of concern, whether it's disingenuous or not, I'm just gonna jump at it and eat it up. And I think that's what she did with Ernesto.
Yeah.
Just the fact that any man show her genuine concern, because her own daddy didn't really show her genuine concern.
Mm-mm.
So she's not used to that. She's not used to no man loving her and caring about her and just loving her just because and not wanting anything from her. She's not used to that.
Mm-mm.
So when Nesto showed concern, it was like, wow, this is one of the very few men that I've actually been with that actually, you know, comes off or gives the impression that he give a crap about me, because nobody else does. And
Mhm.
that's a sad way to feel. That's sad.
Mhm.
Dee said, I don't even think Nestle can articulate a sincere apology. He would not mean it. Commandant said, where I'm from, we call it a bish ass. I know that's right, Commandant. I know that's right. I think she's been lonely for a long time. I do too. I do too. Me and Mrs. Jones said, this is what you call a handful. Nesto had it all and just abused it. He got to feel stupid in a low life in private, although he acts tough and thinks he's a baller. Shirley Strawberry's money, shaking my head.
Mhm.
Baby, him and Erica was running up that check. Queen of the South. What do you call it? Wave maker, play maker. He say wave maker, play maker, queen of the South. She said, "What's up, OG Nesto?" OG. Holla, baby. Every now and then I like to go back and revisit that video for a good laugh, baby. And that documentary, baby, baby, that's a good laugh.
Yes.
That's a good laugh. You want to chuckle about Nesto. Clay said if her goal was to be there for him, to pay him back for being there for her, she's done that plus more. They are way past even. She's just putting her freedom in jeopardy. Yeah, I agree. I definitely think she's done him a solid. Even though I don't think she should have ever had to or felt like she had to, but she's definitely done it.
She in love.
Yeah, she in love. And you can't tell no woman no when she in love. We ain't
Mm-mm.
trying to hear that. Boys Nana said Shirley would take pictures with a multimillionaire, Nesto would lose it. Oh, baby, that would be the topic of discussion. Sonia would be foaming at the mouth to tell him about that.
I think if Shirley was to get into a relationship, she probably would keep it private.
That's a good point. I think that would be smart.
Mhm.
I think that would be smart. Given everything that she's gone through and you don't know people's ulterior motive, I would keep my relationship private. You know whose relationship I like? I like
Oh.
Shirley Ralph. Shirley Ralph has been married to that senator for over 20 years, and you only see them together every 6 months to a year. They may go out to one public event every 6 months to a year, and then you don't see them
Nah,
together no more. And
that
Shirley Ralph
ain't
said,
my God. I don't know
she
about
said, I have my life, and he has his life. I love what I do, and he loves what he does. I do what I do well, he does what he do well. We come together, and it's a great time, and then we go back to our respective places. It works for some people, though. You
that.
know,
6 months.
I mean, sometimes you don't see them take pictures at all, and I be forgetting she married. But she said it works for them. I think to
Whatever
each his
works for
own.
you, but
I think to each his own.
that would
But
work for
sometimes a
me.
private life can be a happy life when it comes to
Private life,
relationship.
yeah. Now,
Because sometimes you do have evil eye on your relationship. People who are jealous
absolutely,
and envious of what you have. That is a
absolutely,
real thing, and who are wishing on your downfall in your relationship. Let me
that's true.
see. Cass said, imagine those guys that were in with him and have since gone home and are now listening to these
Yeah.
calls. Yes.
Yes.
Me and Mrs. Jones said, ladies, we have to be so careful. Keep your eyes open and your wallet shut. Don't let anyone cause you to hit rock bottom. Any signs of a red flag, shut it down immediately. Yes, I definitely think it's important for us to protect ourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and definitely financially as women, for sure. For sure. Especially in these times we're living in, you need to protect yourself financially. You know, whether you're in a loving marriage or not, protect yourself financially and put your best interest first. Yes.
For
Yes.
sure.
Especially when it comes to your finances. Yes.
For sure.
CC says Shirley thought her relationship was private. It was her ninja that kept putting her on Front Street.
She tried to keep it as private as she could. Cause
I see what you're saying. I see your point, CC.
She tried, because who knew that he had went to jail all them time?
No, I didn't even know he was kicking it that tough with Erica and them like that. I didn't know he was in these ATL streets like that. I mean, she definitely tried to keep it private. She did.
And we didn't even hear about all of that.
No, not in Atlanta. We didn't.
No. No.
I mean, she had a good run at keeping her business off the streets. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely jeopardized it for sure. And you know what? It's almost like he kind of wanted all of this to come out because he knew that when he was making those phone calls that they were on a recorded line. You know, he knew that the prosecutors were listening to everything. So why would you still continue to talk to this woman? You know what I mean? It's almost like he was just at a point where he was like, I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Because if I'm a top notch finesser and I got one chick that's the pocketbook,
that one the mouthpiece,
I'm gonna do everything I can not to piss off the pocketbook.
So if that means he just got careless.
So if that means I gotta talk to you in codes or you write me, don't call me. He should have said write me, don't call me. But a player got caught slipping. Because you should have never been on the phone. Because you knew it was a recorded line, so you knew there was a possibility that phone calls could have got leaked. You should have never been on the phone with that lady. Never. That was just dumb. Boys Nana said they don't live in the same state. Yeah, they don't. Shirley Roth and her husband, they live in different states. So he said, I heard Shirley Roth and her husband don't live together. Yep, they don't. Hey, that girl.
Hey.
CCB said it's funny how she forgets when she was in ATL for a few weeks and he saw her once and then curved her for the teacher.
Exactly.
She pushed that to the back of her mind.
And she was mad about that.
Dee said, I think he was in survival mode. Okay. Me and Mrs. Jones said Senator Vincent Hughes from Pennsylvania. I think him and his wife Shirley Ralph are living together now. I think she goes back to California as needed.
Okay.
Call Me Darling said, I think he wanted Shirley's money, but he didn't want Shirley. I feel like he was tired of playing Benson, but he was going to straight hung on as long as he could keep the money going up, Benson. Call Me Darling said he was tired of being the help. She said he was tired of being the help. Well, they said, this is why we don't fraternize with the help, because this is what happens. Not Call Me Darling calling that for help. This bitch. She said, Nesto was the help.
He was the help.
He was the help.
Oh my goodness. Shirley was messing with the help.
This is why you don't mess with the help. A cautionary tale. That is hilarious.
And y'all, he felt like he had to play that role in her life to be able to feel validated for being with her, because he knew that she was a certain type of woman that, wanted, somebody to wait on her.
And she like looking at beautiful things.
Yes, and that's how he finessed her. by being the help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
making himself useful.
Yes.
Yeah, that it was. That's what it was. Making himself useful, fitting himself. He assessed her life, her lifestyle, saw what areas she needed help in, she needed guidance in, and he made himself accessible to fit and be the missing piece to her puzzle in her mind.
Y'all saw
The
her when
fitness
she
of
got
her
out of
life.
that Bentley at her birthday party. He had all that security.
Baby, that security fit me. He got these two niggas when he said, what and they looking around like somebody gonna run up on them and ambush them or something. Just doing the most. Just doing the most.
Baby.
Team too
But
much.
Shirley was loving it. And baby, that ring. You see my ring?
That was a beautiful ring though.
She ain't never stopped to ask her, well, how the hell you get this ring?
Baby, it don't matter. It's bling blinging. You doing too much. You doing too damn much asking all them questions. Just enjoy the money. Just enjoy it. Ain't nobody got time for that. You see, y'all asking me questions. That's what's annoying about y'all. Y'all will be asking questions.
I'm gonna ask some questions.
What's that?
I'm gonna ask some questions, okay?
How you did this? How you did
Man
that?
tore up to me with a $20,000 ring, and all I know he got his $10.10 in his pocket. I'm gonna ask about how you got this $20,000 ring.
And see, that's why they don't want to do nothing for y'all black women, because y'all always ask questions instead of being grateful and appreciative when a man trying to do something nice for y'all. Y'all always want to ask questions
and question the black man's
pocket. Y'all ungrateful. That's why don't nobody want to do nothing for y'all. Just be happy. Here, damn, be happy. You got it. Be happy.
And she was.
Yeah.
And she was happy about that $20,000 ring.
$250K.
Was it $250K?
Yeah.
Y'all.
Let me see. I think he hit desperate after he saw he was still in there after a year. Remember, he was in jail a whole year before the public found out Nesto was locked up. Yes. Yes. That girl said as much as Shirley money he was stealing, he should have played more than Benson. Toya said they had more security than party guests. Girl. I'm like, with all that security, you should have shut down the damn restaurant. Like, you big dog.
Over there
in Camp Creek. Go ahead and shut down the restaurant.
Off of 285 in that strip mall, in that restaurant over there that don't nobody go to half the time. It's probably closed down now.
Hell, you should have shut down the whole restaurant, big dog. Mary Mills said Shirley was a mark for Nesto and Erica. Wait, so I'm definitely asking if we kept getting evicted. The ring money could have gone towards rent. See, you an ungrateful black woman, Toya. questioning his authority and like he said, I pay bills. I know how to pay bills.
I'm gonna provide.
I'm the head of my household. Mary Mills said, how is he buying a ring with your money? OMG. Shay D said, good deflection, Sammy. That's exactly what would have happened if she asked about the ring. Okay? That's what's wrong with y'all. A man can't do nothing for his wife without being questioned. A man can't do nothing nice for his wife without being questioned.
So she didn't question it.
Stop.
She ain't questioning it until she got it taken back.
Yeah.
They came and got it.
Me and Mrs. Johnson, Nesto had Shirley Strawberry thinking he was a real businessman. Not. So she fell for the okie doke and let me see your pay stub, income tax returns, bank statements, etc., etc. Sad. She was paying for everything. CCB said, does anyone think Nesto is serious about unaliving himself if he is found guilty?
No.
I don't know. He's so old school. You know, he kind of come from that generation where they look at people as being weak if they do something like that. But you never can say never. I don't know. What do y'all think in the chat and the people who are going to watch the replay? Shout out to the replay gang. Also, we got 51 people in the chat. If we could get everybody to hit the like button, we would greatly appreciate it. Y'all, please hit the thumbs up button. please hit the thumbs up button. And if you know somebody who like our content, please share the live with them. We appreciate it so much. Please hit the like button. If you're watching the replay, hey, what's up? Don't forget to hit that like button. Nikki G said Nesto wasn't fooling me. That security was to keep the repo people off in that night. Oh Lord. He just said it was for the repo. It wasn't for no possible attack. I was looking to come the video. Not the B and the RR. No.
Oh my goodness,
Baby,
that is hilarious.
I wonder how much security got paid for that. Like, how much did they get paid for doing jobs like that? I hope he was paying them young boys well. Have them walking around dressed up, looking around.
Oh, it's a mess.
But see, that's the stuff ninjas do to flatter you and to appease you and
Shirley's too old. She
speak
should
to
have
your
known
ego.
better.
But she wanted to be special.
But Debbie knew.
Did you see Debbie's face in that video?
Face?
Debbie was the only one like,
what the hell?
What the hell? Did y'all catch that? Y'all go back and watch that video. Debbie was the only one that was like, I don't know about this. That's right. Debbie was the only one. And that's why he couldn't stand Debbie. Debbie wasn't easily amused
At all.
She wasn't. That's one thing I can say about Debbie. Debbie was not easily amused at all.
Debbie was like, what in the world is going on, honey? What in the world is going on out here?
And Debbie could peep game. That's why he didn't like her.
That's why he ain't like Debbie.
That's why he didn't like Debbie.
That's why he ain't like Debbie, because Debbie saw straight through all that foolishness, right? Debbie was like, I don't know about this. She was walking real slow, but this my girl, and I'm gonna
it's her birthday.
It's her birthday, so I'm gonna kind of stick it out with her, and and see what's going on. But I don't know about this. And then they had the little food, and y'all, that was a mess. That was a mess, but that's what she wanted. She got her ring for her birthday, and she was happy. He had allegedly had done some stuff out here, and
yes, you know what? We gotta hold on.
What you trying to pull it? It's so messy.
I just want to take us down memory lane, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna just take y'all down memory. She looked beautiful.
Yeah,
she's a beautiful woman. She really is.
Yes.
I just want to.
She kind of had a glow about it. Seemed like
did.
She was real happy then.
I just want to be messy.
She had that happy glow. She did.
And then I'm gonna let y'all go because I live my life for the Lord. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Look at her.
Just be quiet for a second. Let me ask you a question. The woman that you about to ask me this question about, do you love her?
Yes, sir.
Could you, when you think about it, you can't live without her?
No, sir.
Is she the woman of your dream?
Yes, sir.
Do you think about her oftentimes before you think about yourself?
Yes.
Would you die for her?
Yes, absolutely.
Would you take care of her before you took care of yourself?
Yes.
Let me ask you this here. Would you love everything about her and everybody connected to her as if it was your own?
Yes.
Okay then, sure.
Yes.
This your man right here.
The Nesto.
Wait a minute.
This Shirley, happy birthday, is a Nesto. And this is your birthday, Shirley. And
Nesto
Nesto
Security.
is here.
A great day.
Well, it's my birthday. Yeah.
It is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Thank you.
Tell me one gift that if you had to choose one, which one would it be for your birthday?
For my birthday. I'm really excited. Thank you. I'm really excited.
Happy birthday.
Brought to you by my beautiful husband.
You all right?
Yeah.
The cake looks extraordinary.
I know he was mad as hell that Debbie was out with you.
These are really pretty. And the cake, oh my God, it's like a cake on top of a cake with cupcakes and strawberries, and then you got chocolate coated strawberries, and then you have some sparkles to put on. We don't do candles anymore. So
Yeah,
this is
down here.
see?
Hold on.
You just showed Shirley.
Ooh, delicious.
What?
Beautiful cake.
Hold on.
That's solid.
It might have been Sheridan with the nails.
Let's say grace. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this
Yeah, that's Sheridan right there.
strength and nourishment of our bodies in Christ Jesus.
What? Happy birthday and congratulations, Shirley Strawberry is engaged.
Live on
Debbie.
Thank you guys.
This is live on the radio. That caller was set up. Talk to me about it.
I'm mad.
Just walked in for Shirley's birthday and just asked Shirley
Look at a
Strawberry
ring. Oh
to
my
marry
God.
her.
Carla. Yes, ma'am. You guys knew this. You guys knew.
They just setting her. They ain't playing. Y'all run up if y'all want to. Y'all run up on her if you want to. Them boys lay you down. I'm so only get dressed.
You guys all knew. Everybody in the office was like here.
Y'all wish y'all had a man to protect y'all like this.
Congratulations.
When y'all go out, y'all have security like this.
Thank you guys. I love you guys.
Oh, look at that, y'all. Look.
You're just supposed to me. Oh,
Come on,
what?
you look like a
I
snake.
met this brother. We talked extensively.
Yeah, little nasty never hurts.
He's actually going to fly
He don't want that.
to ask me for your hand.
Happy birthday to my
What?
cotton
That's how
candy.
cold he is.
Oh, look at
What is he asking you for, though?
Well,
I'm
you ain't nobody.
We know.
All right, y'all. I just had to share that. You so messy. You messy. You ain't. Toya. Sammy, you ain't worth a damn for this. She ain't, Toya. I just wanted us to get our thoughts together. Yeah. And revisit it. I just wanted us to revisit it because the security guard was on point. Shout out to Nesto Elite Security. I really think them boys believed that they was doing something legitimate and they was a part of something legitimate. I really do. Boy, them boys could talk about what they done seen and heard and Nesto do. I would love to talk to them. Them boys that was with Nesto Elite Security. I would love to see that. Would love to see that. Let me see. Call me down to I think it was Lamont that was the cameraman. Mary Neal said Nesto was never seen on camera with a gun and he had a security company. Just me said, what video is that with Debbie? That's Shirley's birthday. One of her birthday dinners. Dee Dee said Nesto got the phone face down. He was up to something right then. I thought about that too, Dee Dee. You know, when they had that phone face down, that's when you know it's something in that phone. You noticed that too? But everybody judged me the other night when I said, you know, sometimes you might peek over and look at that phone. Everybody got on me. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. We grown. We don't do that. We don't do that. But I thought that too, DB. I said, what's in that phone? What's in that phone? But everybody got on me and said they don't do that. They too grown. I said, okay, that's just me. The look. Okay. Call me darling said Debbie was the first to get out the
car. CCB said Debbie has a cute shape. Nesto was hating.
he was
Nesto is not. I mean, Debbie looks good.
Debbie look good,
and she looks even better now. So I don't know what him and Lamont was talking about. They definitely were hating. Natasha said Bonita only gives gas station chicken on her birthday. Yeah, baby, he ain't bringing out the elite security for her. Shady said, "I call me darling. Maybe he probably has pork chop grease all over the film equipment." Touch on some look at Debbie. And then he said on the strip mall.
Exactly. Over there off of Camp Creek. I forget the name of the little restaurant, but they said they had good food, but I don't think it's open no more.
I thought he said it was next to the Subway. Yeah, I thought it was Subway. Yeah. Toya said, "This is so cringe to watch, knowing what we know now." Right. CCB said he even looked sneaky in the video.
Yes.
Said not next to the Subway. Nappy John D said Sonia could never. Me and Mrs. Joe said Reflections of the Scammer. That's a good title. Reflections of the Scammer. He probably y'all. Do y'all think he was even paying them boys? I would love to catch up with them and talk to them and ask them about their experience. If they were getting paid, if they saw anything illegal or inappropriate being done or suspicious. I would love to see that. Biggest con artist, CCB said Nesto's convicted felon, can't own a gun. DD said, I thought that looked like Camp Creek. Yep, that's Camp Creek, DD.
Yep, that's Camp Creek. Yep, that's where it is. Over there in that strip mall, over there probably where DSW was. What was
over in that area? But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to share that with y'all since we was talking about the video right quick. Should we watch one more cringe video before we leave? Y'all want to see one more cringe video?
Now that we know, watching the video just brings everything together. And the time of, when the videos were going on. Which one you gonna bring up? The one before he got with Shirley.
I want is one more cringe video. Y'all want to see one more cringe video?
You on a roll tonight.
They talking about some yes. Give me one more thing. I'm gonna give y'all one more.
Me too. Cheering her on, eating her on.
They done got me started. That's all I needed was the battery placed in my bag. It don't take much. One more cringe video, and we're gonna let y'all go. One more.
Y'all, yes. This
hold on, hush.
One more.
One more cringe video, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. We're gonna let y'all out.
We're gonna dismiss.
It's just one more, and I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. I ain't gonna hold y'all long. God know my heart, Justin. God know my heart, Justin. He know my heart. I'm gonna let y'all go. Hold on. One more.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Awesome.
Good. What's your name?
Yesenia?
Yesenia. You work here?
Yes.
How long you work here?
For 2 years.
Can I take you?
Of course.
How much you work for me?
Okay, perfect. Let's do it.
Okay, I'm getting ready to start my limo service now to pick my clients up, to bring them to my parlor. My parlor is a barbershop, but it's a hotline parlor. So I'm stepping my game up now. I used to have the Bentleys to pick them up, so now I'm moving to the Rolls Royces. So I just need for you to see how I drive. Take your time, look around, because these people drive crazy down here. This is not a station wagon. So your first client is going to be my wife. I need you to pick her up on time, make sure you're on time, and make sure you pick this telephone up when the dispatch hits you up to pick the clients up.
Yes, I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to start working for you on Monday.
Okay, you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
Okay,
I'm ready for this.
You ready?
Yes, I am. Let's
Okay.
do this.
All right, that's what I'm looking for. So, guess what? The next move is I need for you to be beautiful, stay beautiful.
He told her he needed her to be
They're
beautiful.
implementing another work platform.
Stay beautiful.
Y'all. Was she just acting for him?
She was acting. Just weird and creepy. I really think that young lady I don't know. It was weird. What was the point of that?
I didn't get the point of that either.
That was just weird.
I'm ready to quit my job.
Did you?
And who let him walk in that establishment and film like that?
It was weird, Toya. Yes, and creepy. Almost like he kind of like, did you try to coerce her into doing something? CCB said Shirley didn't think that was inappropriate.
Okay.
Oh, Lord. Shirley said Tubi movies acting. I just think that was weird. Like, what was the point of him doing that?
I don't know.
I mean, it was poor acting, but what was the point? Like, and we know why he wanted her in the little skit. That was a skit that he did with her because she was attractive. It was just weird and corny. I mean, if that doesn't show that this dude is weird, I don't know what does.
He's strange for sure. And Shirley ignored all that.
Just weird. What are you doing this for? For what? You wasn't selling nothing. Now who she finna drive around? Look like the young lady barely looked like she knew what was going on. And she did look like she was being coerced into doing it. Like she, was still trying to figure out what was going on, what she was gonna, and what she was going to say. I just felt like it was weird and unnecessary. So I feel like allegedly he has the propensity to groom young women and exploit them for any means necessary.
Yeah, make it sound like he got something going on.
Yeah.
And of course he used Shirley's name for clout.
And now that I think about it, I wouldn't be surprised if he had videos of women. Allegedly. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he got a stash. I don't know why that popped in my head, but he just gives me that vibe. Like, he may like to take videos of people.
Oh, Lord.
Allegedly. I just thought that was weird and cringy. What was the purpose? You weren't selling nothing.
To pick his wife up.
No doggone well that girl wasn't finna drive around Shirley. That was just an excuse for you to have somebody close proximity to you and her that you could mess around with. We know everybody peep game on that. I would love to hear her story. What was her experience like? Child, it's getting creepier and creepier. All right, y'all. We ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. We just wanted to, take a trip down memory lane. Let me see. CCB said I'm sure he does. He probably uses it for blackmail. Toya said that lady probably doesn't even have a driver's license. Boy Xander said she gonna be on the witness stand with Twitter. Allegedly. Daughter of a legend said, yuck, that was creepy.
Boy Xander, you probably right.
He said, so the skit was him taking a young girl from her job out here in his car, and now she's working for him? Yes. Caught me darling said he married mature and slept with the young. What Charleston White say? He was an old, handsome ninja that messed with the young and the old one.
He could get them both.
That was soft-spoken and crossed his legs. Child. Charleston White is a fool. So you said, what was the purpose, girl?
That's what I was saying. What was the purpose?
What is the purpose? She wanted her job to be an Uber driver. CCB said the significant age difference makes it even creepier. Yes. Queen Black said a grooming video. Creepy. Yes, Dee. Natasha said this was creepy as F. Yes. Very staged. Yes, y'all. That just gave me weird vibes.
Yeah, that was
They gave me weird vibes. Yeah, he's a creep. He's a creepster.
Well, I wonder what Shirley thought if she seen that video. What she thought about that?
I don't think she want to see none of this crap.
No.
I think she just want to put this crap behind her.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Yes. Queen Black, no, I'm not doing this with you tonight.
What's she saying?
Queen Black. Queen Black. Queen Black, you going to the corner. Queen Black, I need you to write your name on the board, Queen Black. Queen Black, we're not doing that, and you know them folk out here for real. That is not right. Queen Black. Queen Black, I'm adding your name to the board. I'm letting you know that now. I'm adding your name to the board.
Mean. They telling them where they at in Atlanta. They down there off of Freeway behind the bridge.
Awful.
They off of Sydney Market.
It's horrible.
Down there by the park.
I think it's
they
horrible.
At the Quick Trip on Marietta. They telling where those people at, and it's terrible.
Yes, Queen Black. I need you to walk up to the board and change your card from green to yellow. Queen Black, I need you to walk up to the board and change your card from green to yellow.
Y'all, it's terrible, y'all.
Yeah.
My pop-up live today, we just got to stay prayed up.
We got to stay prayed. Did y'all see that? And our hearts go out to the victims of the plane crash. Oh, Lord, cover and comfort their loved ones.
Yes.
That press conference that man did talking about it, Lord, awful. Toya said, no, that's the automatic red card. Okay, Toya said we need to move your card from green to red, Queen Black. You going to red. I'm going to have you going back to the board and change the card from yellow to red. Thank you, Queen Black. Thank you, Queen Black.
Y'all terrible.
Thank you.
Y'all, it's terrible.
Thank you. All right. Okay, y'all. So that's all we got, y'all. We ain't got no more. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show. Queen Black said, "Can I get grace?" No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You staying on red today? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's all we got, y'all. We ain't got no more. We hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for joining us for some one more, Lord.
Y'all terrible. Y'all figure. Y'all terrible. Y'all did real good. Y'all I tried. Cause we be sitting up here cracking up.
All right, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna give y'all one more. So you're talking about some Sammy having a good video for the next show.
Y'all ain't right.
Y'all ain't right.
Oh my goodness,
Y'all not right.
You gonna take us out with one more?
I'm gonna take y'all out with one more. And then I'm leaving. We leaving. I'm gonna give y'all one more. And then it's enough, okay? I said we weren't gonna hold y'all long. We're gonna do one more. Okay. Y'all ready? Let me get it queued up. Hold on. This one gonna send y'all over. This one gonna mess y'all up. This one right here. Hold on. I'm gonna give y'all one more and I'm done. Okay? Yeah, I'm gonna repent and pray tonight. The Lord know my heart. I'm gonna give y'all one more and I'm done. Here we go. And I'm done. Because I gotta make it into heaven. I can't be fooling with y'all, letting y'all influence me. Here we go. One more. That's over there by Smyrna. Mm-hmm.
It sure is.
Yep. Now, what is it? The shell?
Yep. That's exactly what it said. Well, he cleaned that thing, ain't he? That's so elite security. Come on now.
Got all the latest technology for my security company, all my drivers, all the latest technology. See all the businesses and everything going on. This is not a joke. Come join
Why the
me.
hell he needed all that? Who the
It's
hell was? Who the
security.
hell was he securing?
Security. His client. You need to know what's going on. Look at him, y'all. That's a man. This was Shirley Mary. Where he get all them cars from? Y'all see it, don't play with him. A fleet. Don't play with that man. Oh, Diva told him look at all them stolen vehicles.
And my motherfucking goddamn dance.
Uh-oh.
You know what that means? For the haters.
That's for y'all. That's for y'all.
Come on.
That's for y'all. That's for y'all. For the haters. All right, y'all. We love y'all. Have a great night, y'all. We'll see y'all later. Take care, y'all. Bye. Love y'all. Have a great night. Thank you. Bye.